What's Lex Luthor doing in the background?
He's waiting to speak to you.
Voila. Looking
Oh, I don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
That looks like a man bun.
Yeah. Well, luckily you can change it. So if you go back into the menu, and you can just change it back to his regular hair.
I wouldn't have done it right in front of her. That's a bit ungrateful. You're like, don't you dare look away. I'm playing right now.
This is
my time. My time on the stage.
Welcome back. We're playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Let's at least check on my
and our long lost girlfriend has just become flowers. So that's fun.
Was she lost?
No, it's just that they hadn't connected for a while, you know. They obviously knew what was going to happen, so they didn't start. They broke up because they knew they couldn't keep going.
I wouldn't.
And that was them getting back together for the death.
Nothing. That was kind of sad.
Yeah.
So I guess she maybe broke up with him to save him the despair, but then you had to live through it anyway.
Yeah, I think when they were talking about the orphans, I think one of them wanted to have kids and the other one didn't. So they broke up because they didn't agree.
I kind of understand though, because like if you're
this is gonna hurt tomorrow.
If you're going to be having like children, and you know that you're going to like turn into petals one day,
yeah,
you're going to be leaving more orphans eventually.
Sober's better.
Absolutely.
Than hungover.
No, not for that.
Especially if this turning in petals thing is a regular occurrence.
Yeah, I think I forgot to go and get a thing here. I think the bit where the girl's standing holding our mum's hand and our mum disappears is like fucking heartbreaking.
That is pretty heart-wrenching. It's like, just another orphan has been born.
Yeah.
Gustav, come drink with me.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
Ah, you're so boring. It's our last night. Who knows when we'll be back?
I like that you say.
I mean, to be honest, a lot of RPGs are just too happy for the sake of being too happy. It's good that there's some that are willing to go the other direction and be a bit more like somber. Because, you know, good storytelling doesn't have to be always happy. And it doesn't have to be like sad all the time either. It can have happy points in it. And just have like really, you know, really kind of sad parts. Like, it's just good to see a game explore those particular emotions. You look at the likes of Skyrim, and it's like, oh yeah, you're just a dude that's adventuring,
money's no good anyway.
And then you have to go and do some shit. But there's never really any emotional attachment to any characters or anything, or any real emotion expressed, because your character is basically supposed to be you.
Yeah. Yeah, your character, you're like role playing in that, fully immersed. You're not. Oh yeah.
And then there's also the fact that if you look at another game, completely different genre, Borderlands, the characters have got as much like personality as a piece of paper.
You take it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games that really aren't created for the story, I feel.
Maybe I'll go blind like my father, or maybe another expedition. I want to support the expedition now.
This particular game seems to be quite deep story-wise.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't need the uniform to know my dad.
I think that's why you and I kind of like games like Final Fantasy, because Final Fantasy is pretty deep when it comes to story as well. Most of the time, all of them eventually get to the point where there's some deep parts to the story. Some of them take a wee bit longer to get there than others, but...
Yes. Yeah, I think deep storytelling has always been, you know, a big part of Final Fantasy games. It's what drew me to this game as well. It's like, it seems like an homage to that kind of genre, that kind of game.
I mean, I think there's definitely an argument for 7 being really deep, like the original 7, and 10 as well, which are the two games that we obviously resonate with most in the series.
Yes.
Make yourself accept the unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean,
believe that happiness is.
what you're talking about, the sort of somber nature of things, like the stories in 7 and 10 are you know, full of sad bits, but 10, I think more so than 7, had a lot of like joy to it as well. It was quite colourful and sort of silly at times. The original 7 was quite dour, but I think the newer ones, the remakes, like Rebirth, I thought had a lot of joy in it and a lot of sort of happiness.
Well, I feel like the original did have a lot of kind of humorous bits, and eventually you did get, like, obviously after a lot of the story had passed, there was like a rebound where everyone was like unified to go and save the world sort of thing. So there was like, it wasn't just depressing the whole time. There was like one depressing moment, which I'm not going to mention in case there's somebody out there in this big world that hasn't played it yet. That is actually planning to play it. But...
yeah.
You can't touch me there. This is my final act of defiance. Just like the expedition is yours.
So, it's good to see a return of good storytelling is my main kind of overlying point.
We can launch
Yeah.
test runs as soon as we land.
I think with the likes of Baldur's Gate 3 and everything, we've had a lot of good storytelling games recently that
She's been distant lately.
Well,
we haven't necessarily had an influx of
This feels different.
I haven't noticed that.
prior to that.
You know her better.
Yeah.
Have you talked to her?
No, she doesn't.
It certainly can get like overloaded
Over 6.
with games like these if there's too many of them. There's quite a lot out there that you can choose to play, but
Ah, right. Yeah.
it's nice to dive into one.
I mean, I feel like a lot of games that come out that are good storytelling games these days are indie games that last about 15 minutes or like a couple hours. And you know, they're widely renowned because of how good their story is, despite their short length, and maybe they're not the best graphic wise, but they've went out their way to tell a good story.
Yeah.
And those have their place as well, but
View of the paintress.
sometimes I feel like I want something more, something a bit longer.
Be there for long.
Yeah.
If we fail, though.
When one falls, we continue,
I think you'll like this.
and we'll push on.
Yeah, I think so, to be honest. Like, it was one of the ones that caught my eye in the game shows. There wasn't many games that caught my eye. It was a lot of like shooters and you know, the old standard Tekken 23.
For your field notes. So.
And then I saw this and I was like, oh, that actually looks very good.
Yep.
Saying that, like, I'm not going to be playing it for the story, not this. I mean, like, but the new Doom looks really good.
Yeah.
I won't be playing that for the story, but I'll be playing it because it looks fucking insane.
Yeah, that's fair. There are some games that don't need a good story if they're just like about fun gameplay. But yeah, these games being our favourite genre, it kind of incorporates good storytelling with good gameplay as well.
I'm entrusting you with the safety of the Amelia.
I promise.
Promise.
I mean, the world building right off the bat for this is
I should check on
pretty impressive. Like the fact that they've got this whole backstory where we're going to find out more about it soon.
Yeah, I think
Tristan dragged me.
they do kind of drip feed it to you a little bit. You know, like you're kind of
It's amazing you triangulated Expedition Zero.
dropping into a world that already exists, obviously, and all these characters know each other. We're kind of learning about the world through their conversations.
Yeah.
So much of the landscape has changed.
I trust your calculations.
Thanks.
It's a good strategy when tracing their steps. They're the only expedition with any
And
survivors.
what we know
able
so
to
far
emerge.
from this
Assuming
point in the game
correct,
is
like calculations
people turn
correct,
into flowers.
big markers that
You know, it seems to be an event that's happened before because they're obviously expecting it.
go away.
There's a paintress that paints a mysterious number, and people are going on an expedition.
Yeah, so these guys are kind of giving you the
Hey yourself.
the backstories and like
Want to talk about it?
they kind of fill in a bit of the blanks.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
That's okay.
These guys are our
Say
expeditioners.
goodbye to Derek.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah, they've got the 33 on their arm as well.
Sorry.
Yep. We're also wearing the same uniform, but I'm now wearing the one that the
I really thought
Get
you guys
the-
would work out.
father wanted to give to his wee boy. So it's a different colour, but it's the same outfit.
I need full focus on the expedition. And our
Why did they
team.
not? Did they not get to him in time?
No, he was one of the ones that disappeared.
Commander?
Gustav, saw you with Sophie. You talked.
Yeah, where's your daughter?
Leona's upset. Doesn't want to see me.
I like how all the
Shit.
NPCs just stare at you while you're in cutscenes.
It's okay.
We've got quite a lot of French names like Gustave, and then we've got Alan over here.
She gets to live.
Alan. Maybe he's not from France.
Yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, he's certainly in France now, talking to Gustave, who has a French name. What's Lex Luthor doing in the background?
He's waiting to speak to you.
Edge.
You think you're Superman or something?
That's not.
Could be.
Everyone has a role. Lucien, Tristan.
Can you tell me that doesn't look like
You made
Lex
us into
Luthor?
a-
That dude, the
We
bald
have a really
dude.
good team, thanks to you.
Oh, now they're making you not look at him.
Tomorrow
He's
comes.
off to the side.
Doesn't it
He's
all?
been caught, so he's hiding now.
I think there's other survivors out there,
See, it's Jerome, Gustave,
Yeah.
and Alan.
but not
He's
impossible.
got like an Irish accent.
Maybe if they have shield domes. But they would have been overrun by neurons before they could build it.
Can he just say
We were
people
lucky
have
the
Irish
French kept us out
accents?
here.
Why not?
Get our defenses up.
I don't know.
That's like
People are
putting them in a
resourceful.
box. Like, there's Lex Luthor blurred out now.
Everywhere.
He's been censored.
I'm betting on human ingenuity.
They heard you talking about him.
He's censored himself in the
We
video.
spoke to all of them. We spoke to all of them. I haven't spoke to this guy yet.
Glass of wine? Or a hug?
Lucien, what's
Shane,
up?
that's also a French name.
Bring Gustav a glass of wine.
Who exactly are you talking
I'm sorry, man. Like that's three characters that have all had French names in Alan. Like he's outnumbered.
Where we serve
He's outnumbered.
ourselves. There's a metaphor in there somewhere.
It's not even like his name's spelled a different way, like Alon or something. It's just Alan.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
You gonna share?
You wound me. But yes, in fact, I do have it. Always be prepared. Or was it always bring backup?
I have to say, the costumes are quite fancy that they're wearing. They're like their little uniforms.
And I am
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I like it.
prepared to live and prepared to die.
You're such an idiot.
And one thing I would say about this game is it seems to have quite a lot of diversity as well. It's not just like everyone's the same race or colour or whatever.
Ready for my luminol.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we've only tested it here.
Obviously, I don't know if it's. I think it's like was it made in France, this RPG? Or
Yeah, it was. It's
So
a
it's
French company.
maybe it's because it's not a JRPG and they don't have like just one like token guy of a different race.
Yeah.
Gustav, just the man I wanted to see.
There he
You
is,
want a
Lex
rematch,
Luthor.
don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's my last chance, isn't it?
After tomorrow, you'll be the undisputed expert on expedition history.
That's tomorrow. What about today?
Lex Luthor wants to play a game of knowledge.
Who am I to deny you?
Oh God.
Fire away. How many years
Good
ago
luck.
was the fracture?
How many years ago was the fracture?
This is your question.
Yes.
Superman's real identity. Ha! I got you.
It's me. Oh, shit.
When was the fracture?
Me, no you.
Yeah.
67 years ago.
Brilliant. I concede. You are the undisputed expert.
Yeah,
on
did that other
Lumiere
person
and
not tell you it was 67
What are
years
you
ago
talking about?
Exactly.
when she was talking about researching and stuff?
The monoliths essentially.
Yeah, that's
counting
how you
down
find out
to
the answers if you don't already know.
So it started in year 100 then?
Yes.
All
God,
right,
that must have
fine.
been like
Another one then.
nobody really cared because like hardly anybody would get to that age
Which
anyway.
was the first expedition to depart for the
Well, I
continent?
don't think it only it doesn't mean that only 100-year-olds were going on the expedition because nobody would be that old probably anyway. But anyone can go on the expedition, but it started at 100, and then when that one failed, presumably it was the first time they realised, oh shit,
Still annoys
we're all gonna die because.
They left in year 100.
You know, when the number went down from 34 to 33, that's when they all got sad because they realised the expedition had failed, and that's when everyone over the age of 33.
All right, last one.
Or did they go thinking that there's a possibility that it won't get painted down or something, and then when
Yeah.
it gets painted down they're like, oh shit. Didn't
That's
work
right.
out.
Yeah, the expeditions are trying to break the
See,
cycle.
I knew that they were trying to break the cycle, but I didn't realise that when they gathered at the harbour they didn't realise it hadn't been successful.
Yeah.
Abilities you internalize by using a Pictos in battle.
Part I was unaware of.
Well done. Well done.
Not really. I mean, I created the Lumina converter, so.
So would you go on the expedition, wee Davey, if you had the opportunity? If the years were counting down and say you were 25 or whatever?
A brilliant light.
Or would you wait?
And a good
I could wait. I mean, if I'd work out when
Big softy.
I would be old enough for it to, I wouldn't wait until I was like 60 or something like that to go.
Yeah.
All right,
But-
here's a token.
Yeah, if it was Expedition 33, I'd probably wait until I was that age to go. So you get
So that
festival
you could have
token.
made, so you could have made the most of your life up to that point, and then
Yes.
you know when you've only got a year left, then it's time to put in all the effort to try and make sure that you can survive longer. But the problem is, right? What if you've got like an older brother that's going to be 33 soon, or you know, some siblings or some cousins, some friends? You still think you would wait?
Well, either way, they're going to die.
Well, that's not true, because if you go early and
if you go
you're
early and
successful,
actually, right, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's true. Well, like, either way, I mean, you're probably not going to see them again. But
that's not
yeah, it's a good-
necessarily true. I'm sure maybe you could return if you were successful. I just don't think that it looks like these people that weren't successful before.
One token is all I ask.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I should have known.
It's an interesting
Thought
question.
provoking, I suppose, because when I first asked you, obviously you were just thinking purely about your life and, you know, like when would be the best time to go, but you weren't taking into consideration the people that you would necessarily know in that world at that time, and any
Yeah,
siblings you might have, any friends that you might have.
yeah, that does make sense.
Maybe you met the love of your life, and you know she's about to be turned into some petals.
Your personal masterpiece.
Hmm.
Little.
What would you do then? Would you go?
Come on, give it a
I
whirl.
think I would go actually, because in this kind of world,
Trade it for one token.
like in this world that we're in just now, obviously everyone's looking for their own purpose and looking to do something that matters.
Your token.
What matters to everyone is completely different. But in a world like this, you know, what could matter more than, you know, going out your way to try and save everyone? Like
Yeah.
it's not even like a war situation where if you go to war you might have an effect, you might not. If you actually change this, you've saved many, many people.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I would go before, like, as soon as I was really able, before anybody like that I really had a connection with would be at risk,
Yeah,
if that was possible. Obviously, there's orphans that are too young to go.
yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a challenge that becomes greater and greater as the number gets lower and lower.
Yeah. Well, you're losing people earlier and earlier, aren't you? So
Thoughts about the
Yeah.
expedition?
Please. I'm more ready to go than you are.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, I think when you get to like expedition, as I said earlier, 13, 14,
The rest
you
of us
you just don't really go at that point, because what
Before
can you really do as a
your Gamage.
kid of that
To
age?
leave you. It's a lot to risk.
1 year out there is better than 9 years in here.
Yeah, so Mael's not 33.
I know you think.
Not 33.
She's 20. What? 24.
She's going early.
Yeah, she's going early.
If anyone should stay, it's you.
Seems a bit like a Hermione of the
So do you.
The what?
the game, like the Hermione of the game. Though she seems to know
Hmm.
everything.
Emma thinks of you as family.
Lumia's not my home.
I think she's kind of like the Riku character.
Besides, this way I can keep an eye on you for Emma.
Right. Because she needs eyes everywhere.
Sure.
But yeah, remember her voice,
You're
because
lucky you
you'll
have a
hear it
sister who cares.
whenever you do your Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough.
Now I have to.
Hmm.
Alright, enough chit chat. Come on, old man, let's have a
Well,
duel.
we're gonna fight again. Think I'll win this time.
Pretty much the oldest man in Louisiana now.
I mean,
Come on.
you
this
certainly
time
are
I'm not
doing
messing
pretty
with
well
you.
with your timings, so
Yeah, I didn't win this one the first time, so let's see if I can do it this time.
you may win.
I may well win. Let me assault. The timing on some of these is a wee bit funny.
If she does some sort of weird pose before she hits you, like the whole Steiner pose.
It's the timing on it though.
No shame losing to a superior
It's
fighter.
tricky.
One layer
It's easier
gay.
to. Oh fuck. See, I'm doing it too early. I dodged that one.
Oh, you dodged that
Your
one.
Lumina converter works
Don't have a
better
chance,
than your
Davey. You just have to be perfect.
I just have to be perfect. Why not? I mean, that's kind of the way that the game is. It's designed so that you have to be. There we go, I did it.
Paddy boy.
Yeah, parry button. I mean, parries are not essential if you're not, because parries you need to be like pretty precise.
Yeah.
But you can dodge. Right, I think this will kill her, so we might be onto something here. But
Oh, he's got his lightning hands.
Lightning hands! Oh, it didn't. One more hit, I
Oh, you messed up. You messed up.
think. Counter! I've only gone and done it. You get more experience for not getting hit and things like that, so.
Bad for the oldest man in Lumiere, eh?
Congratulations, you beat a
Yeah.
teenager.
Oh, she's a teenager.
This token is your well-deserved
Congratulations, you beat a teenager.
I thought she was, because if she said 9 years, surely that would make her 20 something? I don't know. Oh, I got a festival token.
What was she referring to when she said 9 years?
She was saying one year on the expedition is better than 9 years on her own. So she was saying that going early and doing the expedition
Emma's here.
wouldn't be
Your
as bad
sister's
as
going to
like
be looking for you.
being stuck
Love cheese.
without Gustav for 9 years, because if the expedition failed he would die
Okay.
and then she would be left
My darling.
and wouldn't
own.
have to. Yeah, but she wouldn't be at risk of dying for another 9 years, is what they were saying.
Well, I
Because the
think what
Gomash
you-
happens.
I think what you need to take into consideration, though, is that the clock was down every year.
Having fun?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
I know,
So
but
if she,
Perfect timing. I'm
Oh, I
starting
see what you mean,
everyone
yeah.
before we ship
So,
out.
so
like-
she's only got 9 years left, and the clock was down at the same time every year.
Can you start me up too?
Then she probably is a teenager because as her age goes up, the clock comes down to meet it.
That's true.
Alright, let's see what you've
That's a
got.
very good point. So 9 years would actually be 18.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, well,
Or
18 down from
thereabouts.
18 down from 33, which would be 15. So, okay, she's. I got new hair.
Voila. Looking
Oh, I don't like it.
fine indeed.
No, I don't like it.
That looks like a man bun.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, luckily you can change it. So if you go back into the menu, and you can just change back to his regular hair. There you
Oh,
go.
I wouldn't have done it right in front of her. That's a bit ungrateful. Hey, you just got your hair done. You just mess it up right in front of her. Oh, thanks. Bye.
Yeah. Funny to be able to do that. Oh, right, okay, let's go talk to sister, who looks surprisingly like Sophie.
The chief counselor honors us with her presence.
Mr. Sophie.
What? Still mad I'm going?
Oh yeah, with different hair.
This is the
Yeah,
definition
it's
of
the same
a fool's
face, right?
quest. My brother's not usually a fool.
Uh,
I've heard you say otherwise.
You and I both know the political complexities that necessitate the expedition. It's vital for morale, but it's a bloodless guillotine is what it is.
You should put that in your speech.
You know-
Very motivating.
when I went to Paris for FanFest, I was kind of hoping it would look like this. It didn't.
To hear in Lumiere.
Not like broken up and distorted.
Not a
I mean, the
freaking
bits
weird
that are
dystopian
actually,
future.
yeah,
Getting things
the
ready
bits
for
that are
the
actually
mission.
nice
You've got it
and
well
built
in
up
hand.
and stuff.
Let me do my
Hmm.
part out there and win us a chance to live.
Yeah.
Never got
When I
to
went,
see
I don't know
each
if it was
other
just the
again.
part I went to. It was kind of run
Busy
down.
Anyway, I barely see you.
Yeah.
Just take care of my Al, okay?
And the taxi driver that I was speaking to when I was there,
Me?
he was saying that it used to look a lot nicer,
We're her guardians.
and a lot more built up and a lot
Jailers.
cleaner.
She really wants off this
But
island.
it's kind of just over the years, it's just not been maintained very well.
One you so kindly wrote
Hmm.
Just
And that's
suggestions.
kind of a shame because like it's supposed to be quite a
I do.
romantic city and quite it's supposed to be a tourist attraction as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time for my
And obviously
Especially the city
anyone
of love.
interested in art. Yeah, exactly, and the city of art as well, and
Hmm.
well known for its various breads and baked goods as well.
Mm-hmm.
Croissants.
The expedition's about to depart. There's your cake.
Yes.
I think
Have your
the-
cake and eat it.
These cutscenes look really good. I think I was a little surprised to see the in-game graphics look a little bit jankier than I was expecting. And you can see like little
Expeditioners.
graphical glitches and things that happen.
The
But
sword of
the
Lumiere.
pre-rendered cutscenes look pretty good.
We honor your dedication.
At least you get like a decent sending off as well. You get a wee bit of cake and some alcohol.
To
Like
dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all.
you get
of
sent off to the
Lumiere.
army, you just get like thrown in.
Some
Yeah.
of you are leaving to change the
On
world.
you go.
Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others
You
to
know what
find
though,
meaning
like,
in
if
our
people
all too
from
short
France
lives.
can make this kind of RPG, then they still got all the
As you sail into
art in their
unknown,
heart,
know that
like all
Lumiere
the
stands with
how
you.
they feel that their city looks or their
When you
country looks.
battle the paintress,
Yeah.
know that
I
Lumiere
think you would
fights
probably
with you.
make more of an effort to make the place look nice if it was a send-off for
Stones of her
a generation of
memory
people, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Let her body lie at the end of the world.
The fucking fanfare is louder than the
Unable to
speech
face
again.
another death. Let
So
the
that's the
stars
thing, right?
be
I mean,
hidden
I did
by
watch a
your
little bit of this
presence.
game. Actually, we're coming up to the point soon where I've actually seen to.
Once again,
Okay.
watch the
Um,
sunrise without
and
the
I thought the
shadow of
music was
cursed figure.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But the voices were
Wind of
just
renewal takes
whispers
you
at some
beyond
points
the
because of how loud the music was.
Yeah, I think the balancing's off. The voice acting is good, but the balance is off, definitely. I think they've all got quite soft, somber voices at times because of the kind of themes.
Tomorrow comes.
But yeah, the music's kind of loud compared to it. You can change that in the settings, but it's like you shouldn't have to do that. The game should be made for people to hear it.
Expedition
Yeah, the
30.
defaults are obviously not as they should be. Oh, there we go, title card.
That card. So, and the chorus singing Clair Obscur. It must mean something in French. Doesn't mean anything to me.
I mean, obscure is probably like universal, probably means the same thing no matter what.
Mhm.
But let me see if I can look it up. Actually, that might
Yeah,
be an
you
interesting thing to
don't-
find out.
Don't look away
No?
from this. No, I'm just saying don't miss this cutscene.
You're like, don't you dare look away.
I
I'm
know.
playing right now.
This is the
This is my time. My
This is
time on the
important.
stage.
Witness me. Smurf a Smurf.
Smart. Alright, Papa Smurf. Here's your walking stick.
Get ready.
Good old Alan.
Good old Alan. Steve Brosnan?
You're old. How did you?
Oh, he's old.
How did you survive the Gommage?
I am the Gommage.
Which expedition are you from?
Oh!
Shit. The facial expressions are amazing. Uh-oh.
Oh, don't lose your head.
Don't lose it.
Over.
Oh shit. Explosions. Yet another event that happens early on that I wasn't expecting.
Explosions.
Yeah. It's fucking Normandy.
Stop! Come on, we need to go!
My good friend, that's twice he's cheered you up.
Yeah. He offered me a hug earlier and now he's saving me from death.
He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde!
How was Pierce Brosnan so angry?
Now!
Because he wasn't in James Bond anymore.
The indigo tree.
It's past his prime.
Oh, it's like a ring wraith.
Yeah.
Frodo!
Shit. Click run. Pick one of them. Can't do both.
Love that they picked out, like, they picked up the non-important character first, like the one that wasn't really making much of an appearance. Left
Yeah.
his two friends and him.
He's a hand, mate. What the fuck is going on?
Come on, move! Fucking
I saved him again. Oh,
If only he'd saved himself. He's like,
well,
what's going on?
The thing
Get
is, the
showered.
dude did get enveloped with light and then disappeared, and then came back and saved him,
Yeah.
and then got grabbed again. You think
Get
after
grabbed.
being grabbed the first time, you'd be like, no, not this time, mate. Get on your own.
Yeah.
Lightning hands!
Lightning hands, like literally his entire being was lightning hands.
That is you. If you were ever a monster, that would be you.
Yeah.
Lightning hands.
If I could choose what monster I wanted to be, that's the one I'd pick.
Your cheb face.
Imagine playing rock, paper, scissors with that guy.
I mean, if he got like a go for every one of his hands, he'd definitely have the upper hand.
I get it.
Get it? Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, lightning.
Rock, paper, scissors, lightning, decapitation.
Yeah.
Old man decapitation.
Old man decapitation.
That's me getting up for work.
Yeah. All bloody from the night before. From fighting the like, hand man.
13 12-hour shifts in a row, going on my 14th one.
Yeah, man. I feel it. I mean, you'd think he could have washed himself in the stream.
You would think.
He's like, what the fuck just happened? He's shell shocked.
Oh, he definitely does. Look at his eyes.
Yeah. He's gonna spew.
He's trying to start his heart back up.
He had a bad tackle.
He had a bad McDonald's.
Yeah. Shouldn't have had that last chicken nugget before I left.
You went to order a large spicy chicken pizza from Japan. Should have went for the medium, mate. You should have went for the medium.
I thought he was just gonna flop forward.
I don't think he was going to be honest.
Yeah.
Just look at his sheer instinct driving him forward.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's fine.
And I'm fine. Look, I can run and jump and everything. Whee! I
Skip.
can actually run and get wet and pick up this collectible. But if you go into the menu, he looks absolutely like, what the fuck? He does not look pleased at all.
What are you doing? Why are you in here?
Why in the menu? I'm covered in blood.
Blood of my friends.
The blood of my frenemies.
Blood of the friends I just haven't met yet.
Yeah. I'll press R2 to run. Thanks, game. Thanks for telling me.
That's literally what you've been doing like 99% time.
99%.
If it was Dead Space, you'd be like walking that crawl.
Had I saved 20 times by now?
True. It was still one of your most entertaining videos though.
It was
Your
funny in
reactions
hindsight.
were priceless.
Who's this guy?
Oh, it's good old woodchuck man.
Chuck man? Ballhead?
Cookie cheese.
You think he's gonna be friendly? Pirates of the Caribbean music in the background says otherwise. Yeah, some amazing. Now check this out. This is cool as fuck. You can shoot their weak points with your gun.
Shot right in the fucking
Right in the
space
ball?
between, right in the space where his head would be if he had one.
Yeah. I think the combat in this is pretty sweet. Land slowly or attack slowly.
He's coming for you.
I countered him. I got his.
You hit him back.
I got him back.
Retaliation.
Didn't stand a chance.
An
He's like, I'm
eye
not even.
and a headspace for like head.
I'm not in the mood for this shit.
still try to process like anything that's happening.
Yeah, I think the facial expressions are really good. I don't know if they use motion capture, but the characters really portray the emotions.
I feel like most games do these days.
Yeah,
Like most AAA games do, anyway.
yeah. Check this lamppost that's just here. What the fuck's that doing here?
Well, I mean, you can't just ask a lamppost why it's still here. That's impressive.
It's impressive.
Impressive to lights and
It's
lamps alike.
Lights and lamps. Well, we're just cutting a bit. I'm just cutting a bit, Mark.
You got any ketchup? Any
Yeah,
ketchup cutting a bit?
You can't just drop that on us and not explain it. Nobody at home is going to know.
I've already explained it in a previous video.
Have you? Well,
Yeah,
that was
many
if they
years ago.
never watched it.
Oh,
Oh, the yellow paint crew
I'll,
won't like it.
I'll give you the short version. Me, wee Davey, and a couple of our friends went to McDonald's one fateful night, and I was getting my order, and I was getting my order handed over to me, and then I asked them if they had any ketchups kicking about, to which wee Davey couldn't stop laughing, because he just thought it was hilarious imagining ketchup kicking about.
Yeah, the thing I thought was funny about it was, like, why would it be kicking about? Why, like, is it packets of ketchup on the floor or something? Is that what you keep them? Yeah.
He was actually crying.
He was
like,
dying. It was so funny.
of laughter. We had some good McDonald's trips back in the day.
We did. What is all this?
Really true. Well, I think that might be some dead bodies, wee Davey. Looking at it.
Yeah.
They're certainly not alive bodies, that's for sure.
I think it looks like 67 failed expeditions.
Wall.
The blood's going up the way.
Where's it going though?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just lie down with the rest of them.
Let's just be dead.
Oh, here's this woman. Oh, that's his friend, is it not? They tried to get him drunk.
Yeah, I think it was one of the ones that was on the beach.
Well, that's not so good. Oh, mate, come on now. Better be a water pistol. You better be trying to kill yourself down.
Just a bit warm.
Listen, you've got so much to live for. Dragon Ball Super is going to be back soon.
Yeah, man. You serious?
You know, who knows when the next Avengers movie's coming out? Just don't do this.
We both die.
Phase 67's coming out.
Love to see it. That's it, mate. Don't worry.
There's a hot chick there, don't worry.
That's it. Thunderbolts is out. That'll keep you going till the Avengers movie.
Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
I'm here and I'm hot.
No name.
That's all that matters.
The others.
I know.
It's like happy thoughts. Think about your birthday. Oh wait, maybe
The only
don't.
ones left.
Oh yeah, you don't get one of
We
those.
don't get to die.
You traded them in for this.
Traded them in for a giant painting woman.
Yeah.
It's just the name.
Think about your girlfriend. Oh.
We're
Think about your sister. Oh wait.
Look around. Look. Look.
Think about all the people that you knew that were 34.
When one
Oh, shit.
falls, we continue.
Think about your hay
Get
fever
up.
the next time this
We need to
happens.
find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Lucian. I
This
could.
is not the place.
Hit me. Just get up. That's what she's
Uh-oh.
saying. Just get up.
Just get up. Here comes Shield Man.
The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Bootstraps, bootstraps.
Bootstrap Bill.
Poutine! Poutine!
Does that work right?
Yeah. I want poutine! Scooby-Doo-Dooby, now we've got a mage! Dude,
Oh, you
why
got
have I
one
only
health.
Why have I only got one health? That's not good. Shoot in the
Oh,
ball!
no, why do you only have one health?
I think it's because storyline. I'm supposed to be like weak.
rejected. And to be honest with you, you know, if you'd shot yourself at 1 health, I know you were going to shoot yourself in the head anyway, but like that's gonzo, beyond gonzo.
Gonzo, Donzo. Yeah.
You know,
She
sometimes
can
I wake
use-
up in the morning with 1 health, but
Don't worry, I killed it. Ah, Dodger.
Dodger.
Doubtful Dodger.
Doubtful Dodger. Oh, we Davey the Doubtful
Doubtful
Dodger.
Dodger.
Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we?
She have a Pokeball.
You.
I don't
What's
understand why
this?
she's cutting about with no shoes on.
Is that a Pokeball?
Really worked.
Yeah. Now we can use it in combat.
Not dead yet.
I choose you, murderer of my
There might
friends.
be other survivors at the indigo tree.
Murderer mon.
Murderer man.
Seems more like a Digimon than a Pokemon, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Definitely.
Murderer mon.
Yes, now we can play as Luna, who can fly. She can fly. That's cool as hell. Thanks for watching, guys. Join us next time, and we'll carry on with our new Pictos.